Answer this real quick. Do women confuse you? Do you often get irritated because women are so irrational? Do you get blindsided when a woman say one thing and do the complete opposite? If your answer is yes, or even sometimes, then I have some bad news. It's likely that you don't understand female psychology all that well. Understanding how a woman thinks is everything. Her thoughts, her behavior, and her action are all dictated by what she thinks and feels. Few guys realize this, and that's why most make the huge mistake of assuming that women think like them. That's the single biggest source of all the confusion in love and relationships. We wonder, why the heck did she do that? Because we expect her to think and behave like a man. And, as it is in life, false expectations lead to suffering. But you don't have to suffer if you know the truth about women. And the truth is this: the female mind is more emotional than rational. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's just how things are. Men are more rational than emotional, and women are more emotional than rational. That's how Mother Nature programmed us, for better or worse. And when you expect women to think rationally about love and men, guess what? You're fighting against Mother Nature. Good luck with that, right? This is why we can sometimes think, oh, if I show her how much I care for her, she'll fall in love with me. And then we wonder why she bangs the bad boy who doesn't give a crap about her as much as we do. So, from now on, understand this. A woman's emotions almost always override her rational thinking. And to lead to a strong, happy, long-term relationship with a woman, you need only one thing. You must understand female psychology deeply. This means shallow relationship guru and pickup artist tricks are no longer enough. Luckily, more and more men realize this. It's the reason schools of thought like Shogun Method are on the rise. Its followers study and master the female mind in love. To give you an idea, here are 3 things about the female mind that the Shogun Method guys know that most men don't. Shoguns call these the 3 hidden truths because so few know and understand them. And when you know these 3 things, you'll be ahead of 99% of all the guys out there. Trust me on this. Ready? Good. Here's the first thing to know. Women are 90% emotional and 10% rational. For the best results, you should never ever appeal to a woman's logic. You can't convince her to feel attracted to you. Instead, it's all about how you make her feel. And if you understand the female mind in love, making her feel the right things is easy. I'll show you how in a moment. Second, women don't only want to be happy. You've learned this the hard way, right? In the beginning, your relationship is pretty good. You're both in love, and you try to make each other happy. Then, she gets bored, so you redouble your efforts to make her happy. And yet, the more effort you spend, the more bored and upset she gets. All it gets worse and worse until the relationship becomes one-sided with you doing all the work. Lesson learned. Women don't only want to be happy. Instead, they need to feel a range of emotions from you. And that's why techniques like fractionation are so important to learn. We'll talk more about that later. For now, here's the third thing you must understand about women. They sub-communicate. There's always a hidden meaning behind the things she says to you. And that's the exact opposite of how we communicate, right? Us men, we say what we mean and mean what we say. If your buddy tells you, "Do you ever clean your garage, man?" he means precisely that. He's wondering if you ever do. Meanwhile, if your woman tells you, "Do you ever clean your garage?" it's a complaint about something deeper. What she really means is, "I'm upset at your lack of purpose or mission in life." That's sub-communication. Failing to understand that is a one-way ticket to a breakup or divorce. So, my friend, here's what you need to do from now on. Dating tactics and relationship tips are fine, but they're not quite enough. You must also know the psychology behind them. You must know why they work, from the woman's perspective. And speaking of that, let's talk about the Shogun Method technique I mentioned earlier, fractionation. I'll teach you this technique and explain why it works, from a woman's perspective. This may be the first time you heard about fractionation, or not. And even if you don't know about it, you've likely experienced it many times. Let me explain. Think of the last time you got absolutely hooked on something. It might have been a sports team, or celebrity, or ideology, or a video game. Or it might even have been a day when you watched YouTube on a certain topic for hours. Why did you get so addicted? Emotional roller coasters. That's why. The human mind loves emotional ups and downs. It triggers the brain's addiction centers, getting us hooked, sometimes for life. That's fractionation in action. Well, guess what? Women are emotional creatures. That means they're 10x more vulnerable to fractionation than we are. And that means you, too, can make them totally addicted to you, and they wouldn't know why. Think about that for a moment. Even if a woman is attracted to other men, and even if she's in love with other men, she's only totally addicted to one guy, you. Who do you think she'll choose? That, my friend, is the power of fractionation, and it can be yours today. Here's how. At the end of this video, you'll see a link. Click on it, and you'll go to a special online masterclass on fractionation. There, the guys from Shogun Method will teach you everything you need to know. You'll learn fractionation works, and how to start using it today. Because remember, the game of love is all about female psychology. Understand how a woman thinks and you win. And learning fractionation is the quickest way to master female psychology. It's true. So, go right ahead. Click the link and join the online masterclass now. If you don't see the link, go straight to fractionationhypnosis.com. Do it while the masterclass is still up. Go!